Hello, everybody. My name is Ben Kiefer. I'm interning with Five Tool, and today we are here with Coach Lehman of the Albuquerque Baseball Academy. How are you doing today, Coach?
Doing great. Excited to get out to Dallas and Melissa this week here.
Absolutely. You ready to get back in the swing of things?
Dude, our guys they're itching. We've been out at as much as we can. Our state's got some mandates that's a little bit different than Texas is going on. So we've been basically out on the practice on the turf, and then we're inside of cages today. We've been doing live at bats against pitchers inside. So that's been, the most work besides unless the guy went out and got to go play for another team in the last week.
Right.
So we're going to come in not exactly where we would be normally coming 2-3 weeks in, but they're working, they're ready to go, and they're chomping at the bit. They're ready to go.
All right. How long has your team been together for? How long have these guys been playing?
This is the second year that I've had them in this exact group together. They showed well last summer, won a few 5-tool events, showed well in the Premier World Series out in Dallas, went 9-0 out there, beat Arkansas Prospects in the final. So they're a strong group. We got probably seven arms that can go up against anyone right now. I feel confident with. Obviously, not being in the swing of things with high school ball, it's a little different. It's something we've never experienced before. I talked to the guys. I said, you guys I'm proud of you guys. You're in a boat that, we've never been in as coaches, and we can't, I never got to not play high school baseball. I always got to at least experience that season. To go into summer ball like the way they are, I give them credit for just sticking it out and saying, this is what we want to do, no matter what, COVID, right, whatever, we're going to be out in Dallas and we're going to play.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about coaching this group?
Overall, I would say, dude, there's some big hosses on this team. They got a few Aiden Young, third baseman, Jalen Seward, first baseman. I got some guys in the outfield that are 90 plus from the outfield. Elijah Castaneda. Henry Mitchell showed well this last week, and the shortstop was 88 across the diamond out in Arizona in a showcase. So, overall, they're an exciting group. Obviously, when you have a lot of pitchers too, it makes it fun to be a coach.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a dude on your team that you'd say is underrated or like overlooked by colleges so far?
Overrated or underlooked? I'm going to say I've got a catcher that runs. Right now he's low sevens. Football speed though shows well. He plays. He's a quarterback, tailback as well. His name's Dominic Pretty. Hits well. Just last spring, I did get to go out and watch him play. They played 5 games. He was actually getting the bat in the DH at a triple. So I'm excited to see if this kid kind of elevates himself to the next level. I don't know if size-wise right now he's where he needs to be. We probably got to put about 15, 20 on him. But down the line, I think this kid could be good.
Nice. So can you give us any word about your rotation going into the Pudge, or who do you think would be getting the ball game one?
Yeah, game one, there's 2 guys I've been kind of looking at. One is Grayson Long was solid for us last year. He's a pitcher at La Cueva High School. Actually did get a start during the high school season, so comparatively to where some of the other guys are, at least he did get a start. I'd also like to go with possibly, I don't know if we're playing 2 on day one or not, but if we were just going with 1, I could go with the kid out of Albuquerque Academy, Henry Mitchell, plays shortstop, pitcher as well. Okay. Definitely fireballer, works off speed as well. If we're working in a 2-game set, I'd like to work in a kid that's he's a University of New Mexico commit, Jordan Martinez. He throws a lot of strikes. Need to hopefully get him a guy that I can get back on Saturday. So one of those 2 is definitely going to go on Tuesday.
Okay. What are you looking most forward to about the Pudge? Just getting down here and playing.
I tell you what, I looked at your guys' lineup that you had set up for the competition, and we're pretty excited to get out and play, the Maroon 12s and D-bats. And
right.
I think you got some ABs. What is that? Adidas Baseball. I think they're in there. Some of those guys.
Yeah.
So we're excited to get matched up with some guys. I think it's all Texas teams, 1 California and us. So
right.
As far as coming from a state that doesn't have the population, the capital, it's good to get out and play the best that's around.
Right. All right, so we're just going to call this 5-tool rapid questions. We have our 5 attributes that we like shout out kids on Twitter. So I'm just going to say one, and you name the player on your team that you think it relates most to. All right.
You got it. it.
So let's start with 5-tool power,
Jalen Seward,
5-tool hitting,
Henry Mitchell,
5-tool speed,
Elijah Castaneda,
5-tool arm,
Elijah Castaneda.
and 5-tool defense.
That I'm gonna go with. I got an interesting guy in the outfield. About 240, solid hitter, runs well, tracks down balls in the outfield that you wouldn't see him get. A kid named Cindy Ward. Outfield wise, I'm going to put him there. On the infield wise, I'm going to go with Henry Mitchell. I also got a third baseman that's a slugger. I could have put him in the power category, Aiden Young. So those guys are solid.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time today, Coach. This was our first one doing this, and we're hoping to reach out to more and get as many as we can. But best of luck in the 2020 Pudge World Series.
Thank you. We'll see you, Melissa.
See ya.